Hey my friend, this is Gavin Mountford here, and welcome to episode number 21 of the Networking Superstars show. I'll be your host, Gavin Mountford, and in today's episode I'm going to share with you a principle called today money versus tomorrow money, and where you're focused. And I truly believe this is going to make a huge difference in your life. It's going to help you get the results that you're looking for. Probably what's happening right now is you're focused on the wrong type of income producing activity, and there are two specific types. There's two types of work in your business that's going to give you the results based on the work that you do, and many people are doing the wrong type of work. Now, there isn't really a wrong type of work, but you've got to be aware of what type of work you're actually doing, and not get disappointed when you're not getting the results that you want. Essentially, there is today money and there is tomorrow money. And there's different types of activities. They are completely different. They're totally different. And what happens with most people is, they're in a day job that they don't like. They never see their family. Sometimes they go to work before their family gets up in the morning. They come home late at night. The kids are in childcare or daycare or nursery, and they're struggling to pay the bills. But what happens in their network marketing business specifically, or their online business, which I'm very focused on helping network marketers build their business online. But what happens is they don't do the work, they don't do the activities that's going to bring them money today. What they actually do is they actually focus more on tomorrow money. Now, today money is the in the trenches type work. It's the kind of activities that you need to do every single day, just like my 6-step sponsoring sequence, if you've ever been through that. And if you think about it, the money that the activities that's going to bring you the money in today is the creating the content that's going to attract and help you get leads. It is connecting and following up and having a conversation with potential prospects. And it is the picking up the phone and actually speaking to people on the phone, because only then are you going to make money today. Now, the problem is most people are focused on their tomorrow money activities, which I'll explain in a second, and they're wondering why they're not getting money today. It's because the only activities, the income producing activities that's going to pay you right now is when you sponsor people into your business or when you sell a product or service. And if you're focused elsewhere and you expect to make money now, then you're doing the wrong things, essentially. And that is the biggest challenge for most people. Now, the tomorrow money activities are also very important. And tomorrow money activities, especially in an online network marketing business or some kind of online business, you want to be setting up systems for the future. You want to be creating capture pages. You want to be creating systems. You want to be creating email sequences. You want to be creating potentially information products that help brand you. You want to be leveraging your fan page. You want to be creating things that benefit for the future, creating websites. But that takes time, and that is why it's called a tomorrow money activity. Just like writing a book. If I sat down today and I wrote 50 pages of a book, maybe not 50, maybe 20 pages of a book, maybe I wrote 2,000 words today, and then I do the same tomorrow, and then I do the same the next day, and I'm doing that activity thinking, I'm going to get paid tomorrow. I'm going to make money now. I'm going to become wealthy now. I'm fooling myself, because I'm not going to get paid any money from that activity for at least 6 months. I'm going to have to write every day, 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 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, knowing that I'm not going to make money today. And I'm okay with that, but you might not be. And if you think about it, that is huge leverage. I'm creating an asset. I'm creating a book that becomes an asset that then potentially could pay me hundreds of thousands, if not millions of pounds or dollars in 6 to 12 months' time, but not today. So if you're trying to make money to get out of your day job right now, and you're struggling, but every time you sit down at your computer, maybe you get 2 hours a day to work on your business. Every time you sit down at your computer, you're kind of just like moving your pen across the desk, or you're filing your papers away, or you're getting on email and you're just messaging people on email. You're replying to your messages, you're deleting your messages, you're going through your Facebook messages. You might be posting a piece of content here and a piece of content there, but not really with any focus. If you're doing that and you expect to be making money today, you're fooling yourself, because you're never going to make money today. So you've got to be aware of what type of activity you're doing. Are you doing the income producing activity and actually getting in the trenches where your today money comes in, or are you actually focused more on the tomorrow money activities, which is building up your funnel, building up your capture pages, building up your system, setting up your blog? It's all the technical stuff that won't pay you now, but it will pay you a lot in the future. And ideally, in a perfect world, you'll have a balance between today money activities and tomorrow money activities. But you have to know that you're only going to make money today or tomorrow when you sponsor somebody into your business, or when you make a sale. And let's just say that you make $50 in fast start commissions for every person you sign up into your business. Well, if you did that and you focused today for 2 hours, you focused tomorrow for 2 hours, you focused the next day for 2 hours, the next day for 2 hours, and literally you generated some leads, you followed up with those prospects and spoke to them, had a conversation through Facebook or through social media, picked up the phone and ended up sponsoring people, you're going to make $500 for this month or $1,000 for this month, because you focused on the today activities. However, what most people will do is they'll sit down and they'll do tomorrow money activities all the time, and they won't make any money, and they'll get frustrated, they'll leave their company, they'll quit their system, they'll quit the training, they'll blame it on other people. But actually it was them, it was you that was actually focused on the wrong activities. And that is such a shame, such a shame. So just imagine for a second that if you did the work today, the income producing activities today that you need to do, actually get in the trenches and pick up the phone and speak to people, then you're going to make potentially, a couple of $100, a couple of $1,000 within a month. What you can then do is you can use that money to cut back on the hours you work in your full-time day job or in your part-time day job, and gradually you can make more money because you've done the income producing activities. You've made some money, you've cut back on your job. Now you're able to focus more time on that. What other people do, and I do at the moment, is I tend to do my today money activities through the week and my tomorrow money activities, which are my higher leverage activities, at the weekend. Maybe I'll create my system at the weekend. I'll set up my capture page. I'll set up my funnel. I'll create my lead magnet at the weekend. Now, if you've got more time, you can kind of balance it, maybe 3 hours and 3 hours each day. But please just be aware of what type of activities you're doing and when you're doing it. And you'll start to notice huge changes in your mindset, because you won't just be hoping and praying that you're going to make money and you're working on the wrong activities. You'll know for definite, right, today I'm going to do my today money activities. I'm going to spend 2 hours every single day doing the 6-step sponsoring sequence. I'm going to create some content. I'm going to capture some leads, which at the moment I'm teaching you how to do using Facebook groups. I'm going to connect with some prospects. I'm going to engage with them. I'm going to communicate with them, and I'm going to close them on the telephone, and I'm going to make money now. And then maybe later, or maybe tomorrow, or maybe at the weekend, I'm going to work on my tomorrow money activities, which the first thing I need to do is I need to create a lead magnet. I need to create a 10-page PDF report that I can give away as a free gift to generate leads. And I need to create my capture page. But I know I'm not going to get paid today when I do that work. Does that make sense? So if this has been beneficial to you, please make sure you comment under this post if you're listening to the audio, and please also make sure you subscribe to the Networking Superstars show on iTunes. Very important, because I do this on a regular basis. My goal is to help network marketers use the internet to generate more leads, build a bigger team, and ultimately build your downline and build your team a lot quicker. So I will speak to you very soon. Thanks again. This is Gavin Mountford here. Goodbye.